Hey everybody, I'm PJ from Princess Craft RV, and today I'm going to show you around the NoBo RV Suite 1. It's no slide, 32 foot 6 inches long, weighs just under 7,500 pounds, and it's a travel trailer, park model, destination trailer mix. I don't know how else to say that. It is an awesome trailer. If you like to take it somewhere, set it down for a little while, camp, and then move on to the next spot. You're not going to want to be moving this every week. Inside, it's bright, it's contemporary, it feels like a tiny home to me. Now this is the NoBo version, but the sister company Ibex makes an RV Suite 1 as well. So we're going to show you the inside that we filmed for the Ibex. You'll get all the details, and then I'll meet you on the porch when we're done. So let's go inside, take a look. The first thing that makes you think maybe this isn't a regular trailer is that I'm walking in a sliding glass door. Right here on the side, I love this. It opens up the space. It's right across from this huge kitchen window. It does feel like a little tiny home in here. Nothing RV about it. You do have right over here these large curtains. And when I first saw this, guys, I have to tell you, I wasn't sure that I liked it because they have these curtains that just drop over on the hooks. But it's perfect. I would hate to see curtains that were always coming out of the poles, that were maybe coming unhooked. And these, they're blackout curtains. You can cover everything in this trailer. It's a nice feel. You know, I might even take the curtains down completely, fold them up, and then maybe at night just hook them on. With 3 hooks, I could do that. All right, we don't have screen doors up here, but they do come with it. We haven't set them up for these doors yet, but you do have screens. There are 2 sliding glass doors. There's one in the back as well, so you can keep that in mind. But I'm gonna start right here behind me. So walking into this, on the right-hand side, you have a 32-inch 12-volt television. It's nestled in this little entertainment center right up top. It is a smart TV, really handy, huh? And right under here, the first thing you see on your switches is your heated holding tank system. This is not meant to be a full 4-season trailer. However, it's gonna do great in the cold weather. If what you need is to be sure nothing freezes, right in here. And they did put extra insulation in the walls. So underneath, you've got your LED light for your awning. We'll take a look at that outside, of course, the porch light, and another exterior light. So this panel has lots of great controls on it. You've got all the lighting at the top, and of course the lights are dimmable, which I think is a great feature. Then you have the water pump, the water heater, and you can extend and retract the awning. You can also monitor your tanks. All kinds of great things there, but the best feature, I don't know, it takes voice commands. So let me show you how it works. Hey, Power Pro. Good night.
Sleep well.
Hey, Power Pro. I'm home.
Welcome back.
I don't know, super fun, right? Another cool feature, you can rename it. You could say, hey Gladys, or hey Joe. I don't know, you could call it anything. So that part's programmable, and you can put in some custom commands. So I think it's a very cool system, lots of fun, and it's one of the 3 options on this trailer. So you don't have to get the Power Pro option, but I've never seen this unit without it. So I'm not quite sure what it would look like if you didn't get the Power Pro system. All right, we'll keep going. Underneath here, you've got some nice cubbies. I love what they've done with the back of it, just a nice warm look. And the fireplace. You know, it's not only gonna give you ambiance, but also electric heat. So kind of a great feature, right? And underneath, more cubbies. This is simply gonna be your carbon monoxide monitor. A lot of times you'll see something like that. That is also your LP detector. However, there's no LP on this trailer at all. This is all electric. It's a 50 amp service, really meant to be plugged in somewhere. And as I said, park there for a period of time. So you don't need that LP detector. Kind of nice. Let me show you some of the electric features in the kitchen. Let's start with this refrigerator. I love this. This is an 8.7 cubic foot. It has that retro look, the gold handles. I mean, it's just really nice. I love all the shelves that it has in it. Because it's narrower, they were able to go taller to get that space for you, and that means more shelves. Of course, all adjustable. That's really nice. And down here, you've got freezer compartments. Again, one of the things I really like is this freezer compartment is all drawers, so you don't have to worry about stacking things up. I don't know. I love the style. I love the usability of this. And it has this nice travel lock, simple to use. Just pull it over in front of the doors and nothing is going to open when you're going down the road. Now let's move on to this counter space. I mean, this is beautiful solid surface counters. Right here you have the induction cooktop, cook stove, whatever we want to call it. You do need special pans for this, but guys, I love it. It's electric, it's easy, and it's really quick. You'll see these in a lot of the high-end units today. Underneath, this is going to be the microwave and the convection oven. It's a combination. Again, everything in here is electric. If you're not used to a convection oven, very simple to use, and there's instructions in there on how to bake, how to grill, how to do almost anything you want to do. Of course, underneath you will see the breaker box. And let's take a look over here at the storage. I think they did a beautiful job in this trailer with storage, so I'm going to be harping on that the whole time. Look at all this storage. You've got huge open space above and underneath. The only thing in here is the bottom of this sink, because you've got a nice round sink here. Let's lift up this cover. I really love this white countertop. It gives it such a great look. And this is that 8-inch deep brushed aluminum sink. Really deep, really nice to use, and of course, a very nice faucet here with the spray handle. Let's put this back because I just love the way it looks. Over here on the left, you'll see a portable speaker, kind of a cool looking thing that comes with the trailer. Up here, I want to point out, you've got these 2 Power Pro stickers that's going to alert you to how to work with the Power Pro voice activation. And underneath, you'll see wired for solar. I want to clarify that because many times you will see this sticker in a trailer and it's a solar panel on the roof. This is not pre-wired for a solar panel on the roof. It is, however, pre-wired for a portable solar panel, so you've got the plug on the outside, and I'll show you where that is when we're going through that part of the trailer. A 110 plug right here on the edge, and controls right here for the Furrion air conditioner that's just above us. Now there's 2 ACs in this unit. The one right above us is going to be ducted into the bathroom, so we'll take a look at that next, but that control is right here on the wall. One thing I know you've been staring at that I haven't mentioned, this floating shelf at the top. I am a huge fan because it doesn't make the trailer feel smaller. You've got these hooks up here if you want to hang utensils, if you want to hang a towel, whatever you need to hang up there. I'd be hanging my keys up there, quite honestly, so I wouldn't lose them. But a towel bar on the left-hand side, but great storage up here. Whatever kind of storage you need, whether it's just putting some food boxes up there or whether you want to get beautiful little baskets to store things in, just a really nice way to do it in this space. Speaking of storage, I didn't mention that there are 3 nice sized drawers right here. They're really deep, the full depth of the counter, and about 4 inches tall. And all 3 of them are the same size. Just under that, whenever you see this footprint, you will know that is the road vac. And I don't want to lift it up because it's a little noisy, sounds like a vacuum, but it's super sweep because all you do is sweep up the floor, lift that up with your foot, and it sucks in all the dirt. There's also a handheld hose, if you'd like to use it that way, that plugs in right here on the front. So it's super easy to use and a built-in vacuum. I mean, that's really nice. Let's move over here because this is the seating area. Yes, it looks a bit smaller than some RVs, but I don't know. I kind of like the look of the lounger here. If there's 2 people, it's comfy enough for 2 people to sit here. You know, if you get stuck inside on a rainy day, you might want a little more seating. Let's take a look. This actually turns into kind of an L-shaped sofa. And the way that works is this piece pulls out, this flips up, and then you've got a piece here that pulls out to be the base of it. Let's see if I can get my hands around it. There you go. Flip this up. And now you've got kind of an L-shaped sofa. I don't know. I could relax here on a rainy day and do just fine. All right, let's keep going. So much to see. So I bet from the opening shots, you guys saw a sneak peek of this amazing bathroom. You know, one thing I'm not so thrilled about is when you walk in the door, it's right there. The toilet is front and center. But I'm telling you, you walk in here, it's fabulous. It feels spacious. Let's start over here with these bowl sinks. I love these top-mounted sinks. The live edge on the countertop. It has such a nice warm feel. And then you've got this country wallpaper. Let's talk about just the panels that go around the window. It just has such a high-end feel in here. Look at these nice faucets. At first, I wasn't sure I liked the 2 sinks, but after being in here, there is so much counter space around it. I won't have any trouble working with that if I was camping in this. Let's look at storage underneath because that's always important. You've got 3 drawers on each side. These are nice, the same as the kitchen drawers. They're the full depth of the counter and about 4 inches deep. So kind of a his and hers kind of thing. 3 on each side, and again, a really nice open space underneath. I love this. And you know, I do like the way that in here, they made this color on the cabinetry just a little lighter. It blends a little better in here. It might be a little overpowering in this space to have the darker green like they have in the living area. But this feels very open. You've got another nice cabinet here. Again, you know, a fair amount. It's full depth of the counter. This top space would be great for towels. The bottom space is just huge. You can see in here, we've got the hoses right there for the vacuum. So you could vacuum this entire place with those hoses if you wanted to use that for the full length of this trailer. Porcelain toilet, don't need me to demonstrate that, but I love that it's in a nice big open space here. And yes, you do have shades that pull down on all these windows, those blackout shades, so it's really easy to get privacy in here. Towel rack here, nice little soap holder right here if you wanted that. Toothbrushes in that little space. You've got towel holders on the other side, a really nice little light fixture thing. I don't know. Unusual in RVs. I don't usually get to talk about light fixtures. So up here you've got a furnace. Now there are 2 furnaces in this, one here and one in the bedroom. They do a great job. They even have an eco mode if you just want to keep the chill off, maybe run it at night. So furnace is out of the way, again, all electric. Let's go over here because this is a super cool shower. That's right, I'm going to step in it and talk to you about it. You do step up just a little bit here. Now this is only about 6'4" to the ceiling. You know, I'm only 5 foot tall, so everything looks tall when I'm in it, but you are 6'10" throughout the majority of this trailer. So almost anyone is going to be comfortable with that height. This does drop down because you step up just a little bit. You do have a skylight here that is going to bring you back up to 6'10", but I don't know, you might have to stand with your head in the skylight. It might be tricky. You do have the rain shower right up here, handheld sprayer, and a body spray. So this shower bar is super cool. Oh, 2 body sprays, one high and one low. All the controls in the middle for what type of pressure you want and which sprays you want to work. I don't know, I love it. I think this is super cool. It's big, there's plenty of space in here. I would not hesitate to have a shower like this in my house. All right, in a trailer, remember this doesn't have any slide outs, and it's not a huge trailer, but they make it work and they fit everything in here. One more thing. Now inside this cabinet, I know you thought you'd seen everything, but this is a washer dryer combo. It is the largest that Contour makes, and you know, what a great feature. It's not going to do massive loads, let's not kid ourselves, but it does have like 16 wash cycles. I don't know, that ought to be enough, right? The thing that I really like about this is that you've got shelves above it, and you could put a hanging bar up there. You could take the shelves out completely. I mean, whatever you need. If you wanted more storage, if you wanted more towel space, just whatever works for you. You could even take this washer dryer combo out and put a stackable in here if that's what you prefer. Nevertheless, look at that. Super great to have it in this space. And they wallpapered the inside of the door. Yep. And on the outside, it's got the shaker frame with the mirror in between. Just beautifully done. Slider door right here. Let me show you that. It's got a catch right here to keep it closed. Everything has a bit of style in here. They've just done a great job. All right, we're gonna go into the bedroom space, which is also a workspace, which is also a flex space, which is, I guess, whatever you want it to be. So let's head that way. So when I talk about flex space, I mean, this is the definition of flex space. This table is really nice. Again, that live edge wood. It is not real wood, which is great. Is super durable, not going to be any problem if it gets wet, and really comfy chairs. So if you work in your trailer, this would be great. If you like to have dinner inside, perfect. I mean, what a great space. You've got another one of those massive windows right here. Now this also folds down at night to make a bed. Before we do that, I want to show you the storage on both sides because, again, storage is key in a trailer like this. Let's start right over here. And you've got this large open cabinet, the full depth, kind of the same depth as the countertop. So a lot of space here. That furnace I was telling you about for the bedroom is right here, and more storage underneath. Now you've got the same thing on the other side. The only difference is this cabinet goes all the way to the top. Now on the other side, where this furnace is, you have 2 110 plugs and 2 USB ports. There's more inside the bed area. I'll show you that in just a minute. But let's talk about this table going down. How hard is it? Super easy, and I'm going to show you. Let me get these chairs into the living area and show you all the different things this space can do. So by now, I bet you just picked up on maybe one of the downsides of flex space in a trailer this size, and that is these chairs have to go somewhere. So when you're ready to go to bed, you can move the chairs out to the patio or into the living area, and you know, they're out of the way for the evening. It's all good, but they're so comfy to sit in and it makes this space so usable, it's worth it. All right, to put this table down, I've never seen this before, but this is a magnetic leg. So it just pulls right out, lay that down right there, and then you have latches on both sides. Just push those latches. when you drop this down, there is a clip down here to tighten it in place. That was pretty easy, right? Now you've got this huge space. To drop down the bed, all you have to do is unlatch it right here on the side. These legs, they're gonna come down pretty easily. You just gotta give it a pull, get it started. And the legs are gonna fold out by themselves, and the bed lays down. That's pretty easy, right? Now, in this super comfy bedroom, you've got the 15,000 BTU AC, gonna keep it super cool. You've got this nice furnace here, gonna keep you warm in the winter. The AC is controlled right here on the wall, but let's say it's a beautiful night and you wanna open the windows. Let me show you how all these windows work, because remember, there is 2 in the living area, a big one here, and now we know there's another big one behind the bed. So you just pull open these tabs, give them a push, kind of like the escape windows, and they just clip into place right here. Now, they open about 6-7 inches, and it's wonderful because if it starts raining, no moisture is coming in, you still get a nice breeze. You know, if you say that's not a lot of breeze, you've got a sliding glass door right back here and another one in the living area. You can get plenty of air in this place. It's awesome. All right, so let's close this back up and let's come around a little bit. Over here on the other side, you have the other sliding glass door, and that really opens this up. I mean, it's glass on 3 sides, essentially. And you have another one of these curtains. As I said, not a big fan in the beginning, but when I think about using it, these are perfect. These grommeted curtains, you just lift them up, and you can cover part of it, you can cover all of it. I don't know, I have become a huge fan the more I think about this. You could also take them all down. They're just simple and easy to use, which is pretty much describing almost everything in this trailer. So folding the bed down is pretty easy, right? The best part is that it is really comfortable. This is a foam mattress, and it's got a nice pillow top on it. So really, one of the more comfortable mattresses in the industry. The other thing that you can't see when this is folded up is the space right back here. Now there's one on each side, that nice cubby for you to put all those things you need when you're sleeping, and a charge for your phone because you've got 2 USBs and the 110 plug right in there on both sides. They are matching. So that's a pretty nice space. The side table, not an option, but you've got your own cubby. The window behind here, that matches the one on the other side, so I love the light. Yes, it has this wonderful pull-down blackout shade, so when you're sleeping, it's going to be plenty dark in here. So, really nice space. The other thing I like, the headboard. They've got this nice padded headboard up here. You know, it's stylish and functional because, you know, put your pillow back there. I might roll over, hit my head. I don't know. Now this bed, like I had mentioned, it is 66 inches wide. So it's an Olympic queen, 80 inches long, and that makes for a really nice sleeping area. And it is a walk around when it's out, but I mean, there's not a ton of space to walk around, but you can get around it. You may have to kind of sidestep on the end, but it certainly works. Now we're going to show you how to put it right back up. The same release that you use to put the bed down, you're going to pull to lift it right back up again. So pull this lever right here and lift it up. And then lift that release and it locks it back into place. Now I'm not going to lie, this is a little heavy for me to lift. I can do it, but as you can see, I have to lean into it. Now to be fair, these legs, when you open it up, should click into place. So when you put this up, if the legs aren't folding in, that's because they have done what they're supposed to do and clip into place. Just push the end. Let me see if I can do that. And it drops right down. Really simple to use everything. But once it's up, you're back to this workspace, or like they call it, a flex space that can do whatever you need during the day. Unlike pushing up that bed, The table, super simple. Unlatch it down here, lift it up. You have the magnetic leg to just put in place right there. Very easy to do. And then lower this piece down to where you need it to be. And you're good to go. So that part's easy. You're not going to have a lot of trouble setting this up once you get out of bed. Bring those chairs back in. You're good to go. You guys stick around because not only do we have this beautiful deck to talk about, but then all around the outside. So stay tuned. This is one of the best spaces to me in the RV. You've got a great patio here. It's covered, so if it's raining or you want to get in the shade, just a great feature. Those two chairs fit right out here. I think I'd put a little cocktail table here, and just makes that extra added bump to feel like a tiny home. I love this. It would be a great place also to store things when you're traveling. I'm going to get down here. Now, one thing I want to tell you about this, it's a magnetic close and it's strong. So it takes a good pull to open that. But you know what? I bet it won't come open when you're going down the road, that's for sure. Now, this is one of the options. There is the grill on the back, fits in the hitch, swivels around a little bit. There's also a table attachment out here that's going to give you a little bit of workspace. But really a nice feature to have the grill right here on the back patio. There are three options. I'm going to review them to be sure that you got that. Only three, and that's the washer dryer combo, the artificial intelligence, that voice command system that controls the lights, and the grill on the back. Everything else you saw in there is standard. Let's keep going and take a look at the outside of this NoBo. So up here on the top, they do put the attachment for a portable ladder. Now, the ladder doesn't come with the trailer, but if you'd like to purchase it, easy to find on Amazon, and it retracts down to a very small piece of equipment to carry, and you just hook it up there, extend it, and that will allow you to get on the roof. Now, one of the things that makes the design so cool here is that angled roof. It is a 500-pound full walk-on roof, and with that angle, you not only get the style, but you get the runoff for the water and maybe the snow. So that's super nice, especially on a day like today where it's raining. We're trying to catch it between the rainstorms. Attachments right here for the city water connection or filling the tank. Now, this is a 90-gallon freshwater tank. And right behind that, you've got a spray port for a coiled hose in case you'd like to rinse off maybe the grill, maybe rinse off at the beach, you just never know. All right, let's keep going. Right up here, of course, your 50-amp cord, the cable satellite connection if you're at a park that has cable, or you have a portable satellite. Under here, I want to point out that they have a single point dump. And there are two gray tanks in here. You've got one in the front, one in the back, both 30 gallons. So 60-gallon gray total, 30-gallon black. All of it dumps into one port. So it's easy to hook up a hose and dump from here. Okay, let's keep going a little bit, because right here up front, there is the black tank flush. Really important to keep your black tank clean. And just above it, what they call solar on the side. Remember, I talked about inside there is a sticker that says it's prep for solar. This is what they're talking about. You have a plug here for the portable solar panel that you set out. It's really wonderful because then you can park your unit in the shade, put that solar panel wherever it needs to be to reach the sun. And the water heater right here. It is an all-electric unit, so even though it may look like a gas-electric water heater, only electrical is working here. There is no gas on this trailer. Let's talk about the front storage a bit, because right up here in the front storage, there is a really nice space. You've got latches on both sides, and when you open it up, there is place for your battery right here. I know we'll get questions of how many batteries you can fit. Well, as you can see, you could add batteries if you wanted, but really this is designed to be a destination trailer. So, I mean, most people are not going to get too crazy adding a ton of batteries. you're gonna be plugged in somewhere to make everything work. All right, you do have a nice little plug holder here, which keeps it out of the dirt, because if you stay somewhere for a while, it's always the chance it can get, you know, down in the weather and the mud. Right behind here, there's a battery disconnect. Now that's only used when you're in storage, not when you're traveling or using the coach. Electric jack, and let's move around to the front. Now coming around to the front, I want to talk about these jacks just a minute. These are a little different than what you'll see on a standard travel trailer. These are quick drop jacks. They're heavier than you'll see on a lot of trailers, and they're adjustable on the bottom. You'll see pictures on the side that show you how to adjust them to get them as straight up and down as you possibly can. They're very stable, and for a unit like this, where you're staying somewhere for a long time, you want to be sure it's not moving around when you're walking through the trailer. So quick drop jacks with a chain to hold it up when you're traveling. Check out our tech tour channel, because we'll be reviewing these jacks and exactly how to operate them. Again, a really nice feature on this trailer. Nice awning here. Now, awnings are important to get you a good outdoor space, but on a trailer like this, I mean, it is meant to live outside. So I love that feature. This just lifts up and folds in. If you need a handle, it's right there ready for you to use. Now let's talk about the structure of this just a minute, because this does have the fiberglass outside and the frameless windows. These windows right here, they are squared. That is simply because it's a cool look. The framing in it is the same radius window, fits tight, just looks great, and you saw how they cranked out for days just like today, where it's drizzling and you don't want that water to get in, but you definitely need the airflow. Now remember, this is the NoBo version. It has a green on the bottom, a little bit more tan. It's a little bit lighter, kind of a white top if you're looking at the Ibex. So both of them identical on the inside, as you saw, and great trailers if you like to spend some time wherever you travel to. I love this trailer. I'm so glad I got to show it to you. Now we'll have the NoBo and the Ibex at Princess Craft, so give us a call. We'll answer all your questions, tell you any details that we might have missed on this video. Again, as always, thanks for watching. I love sharing trailers with you guys, and I will see you next time.